back-to-back Madden games today. First, we got to deal with the Chargers, and then we meet the Browns next, which that should be a game and a half. Let's see. Go 60 minutes because I remember I gotta get this guy. An upgrade. But yes, like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell for notifications. If you like what I'm doing, if you'd like to see something different, let me know. I do offline stuff, just out of request for other people. So.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's a special Halloween presentation.
Oh, it's Halloween in the Bengal City.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on
the last time I played Chargers, I played them on my Falcons franchise. I went to overtime. Last 2 times I played them. So I wouldn't be surprised if this ends out the same way. So I'm going to do as much support as I can for this game. I don't want to give me so much trouble.
Determination and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them.
Oh, he hurdled me. What?
Now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team.
Okay.
You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
All right. Green Bay beats Pittsburgh.
Just 1 yard there.
Oh, that's an interesting game.
Job description for a middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage.
Los Angeles beats Seattle.
But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Oh.
On the screen, this is Eckler.
Minnesota beats Arizona.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down.
Houston, San Fran.
Third down conversion. First down, Los Angeles there.
Cleveland and Kansas City. That's a game I need Kansas City to win for me. Help me out.
When guys come out of the locker room,
New England plays the Jets. OG Mamba. If you was in his stream, you already know. Spoiler alert. OG won his game in dominant fashion over the Patriots. Oh, Chicago, New Orleans. Go Chicago, because I hate New Orleans. Las Vegas and Philly.
To throw again. Herbert. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty.
Baltimore, Indianapolis, New York, Detroit.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to.
Miami, Buffalo.
Even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Another one of my buddies that traded teams, and he went with my beloved Falcons.
Has it knocked free, but a Chargers player was able to
he was Miami. So it's interesting.
Fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle.
46-yard line.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now it's Herbert.
Oh, I'm not getting down there.
It's caught inside the 25.
Oh.
Touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the
Dallas is undefeated
against
Tampa. Oh. Yeah.
What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Remember we were kids and they all said, hey, whatever you want to do, make your kid a left-handed pitcher, make them play baseball, they'll play forever. Forget that. I want a quarterback. That's what I want to raise.
Man, if he would have held that guy, I could have shoot it right to the hole. Got what I wanted in Joseph's down.
Last week, almost 500 yards. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
And of course.
And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
The screen failed me again.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Can't let him go up two scores. That'll hurt me.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
To the 32. They're getting better.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
I probably should have kept going, but I thought he was going to catch up to me, so I was going to juke away. We got a good yardage trying to mix this around.
That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And that'll be incomplete.
Pass interference. He
we
grabbed
do
me.
have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of 3.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Burrow. That's complete right around the 8.
Well, we're not going to get what we want out of this.
Good defense.
Knowing it is the Chargers, I'm going to take what one thing to
We
get
hear
here.
so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
14.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So here are the Chargers to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. They started on the ground with Eckler. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson.
22, Justin Jackson.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense.
202 yards last game with 18 receptions. That's the game that got Boyd his X Factor. I did play that game offline, so I could actually concentrate while I did it. Well,
not just a tone, but an identity.
as we know, Adrian Green usually drops the ball, but this is a good kick.
Talking about his running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I was going to give it up.
Back around the 35-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Well, I'm not getting nowhere there either.
Maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Down and long.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
There you go, Hurst.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
14-3 so far.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
With the score, Chargers 14, Bengals 3.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Sammy Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
Austin Seibert.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season
down by
is a
4.
continuation of your college days.
All on the hook.
One read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivation.
Yeah.
Is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Oh, man, I wish that. Well, he got picked. Oh, this would have set me so good.
Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The Bengal pressure gets him that
get
time.
on
He
him.
goes. Sam Hubbard.
Or Humbert. I'm sorry. God, I keep messing up his name.
Competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week?
Oh, I think I jumped.
This game.
Oh, false start. Oh, setting them back further.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now.
Puts in further back so it gives him a whole lot of room to try to do what he wants to do.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
And that's a negative.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. He'll take it at the 42. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
49-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, there you go, Mixon.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
The tackle by
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun on third down is Burrow.
Oh, I should have knew it. Oh, Green, come on, my God.
But couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Is good. Makes the score. Chargers 14.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
At the 23-yard line.
On second down, here's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. Unfortunately, the offense will
Lorenzo Carter with a tackle. Releasing the ball from the quarterback's hands. Good shit. Carter, good shit.
Because the defense got it. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
48-yard.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, we definitely need 6 right now.
Now, Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That's good.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This is caught. Watkins. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first. Green's open, and he's got...
Oop, sorry.
Touchdown. A.J. Green. His 4th touchdown on the year.
He got his touchdown for today. All right.
On those slants,
okay.
Come on,
I see you.
What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal.
All right. One more touchdown, and Zach Taylor's going to be impressed. Let's get that group photo. I hit Bibby. Oh, no. They didn't do that, did they? Really? They didn't do that, did they? Okay. All right. Hold on a minute, guys. Not a whole lot, and I got a phone call coming in.
Following the touchdown.
Hold on a second, guys. Hello? Yeah. A watch? Didn't I get you a battery for the watch? Well, I'll have to go later on. Or, I don't know when. I gotta see if the trash man's gonna come first. Well, I told Mama I was going to Walmart. She knew I was going. Nope. All I heard was that you needed a backer, and I got you backer. There's nothing else I know, so. I'll go in a little bit if I got time. Alright. Bye. I see, that's what I'm talking
Here's
about.
Seibert now to kick it off.
Guys, do you ever feel like, you know what I'm saying, when somebody tells you something, right, you would know that they need to tell you when you're out so you don't have to go back to the freaking store? Like, oh my God.
Because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football.
Honestly,
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What do you see?
Hello.
What are you getting? Maybe trying to
Miley.
narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler
but
rather
my
than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Ask me to do stuff after I've
Justin
already
Herbert
like
looking
sat
to throw
down.
on second down. They'll set up the screen here to Jackson.
Yeah, it's like today, I went to the store to get dog food, right?
Get it up just short
Mama
of the
knew I was
45
going
to 44.
because she wanted something from Walmart. Alright, well, here's my daddy calling. After I done got his backer, after I've done went to Walmart, I need to go to Walmart, get him a watch and some razor blades. Like, for Christ's sake, Mama don't have that much gas in her car.
In this first half of action.
And now I gotta do that while I'm out too. I'll have to go get gas to put in the car because I'm taking that extra drive. It's just, sometimes I really wish that they would tell me that while I'm out.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Oh, this is
Herbert has it knocked free, and the Bengals have recovered.
Lorenzo Carter again. God damn, today, buddy.
Defense,
His third fumble.
that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing. Take care of the football.
They will throw on
The man, the myth, Joe Burrow. Oh, going away, David. Oh, I shouldn't jump. Jesus Christ. It made that much worse than it was intended to be. We'll get that back right here.
So second and 8 here.
If I can get Hurst to go.
For 2 yards on first down. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Oh, no, that's not going in out like I want it to. It's right here.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
No!
And it's intercepted.
The damn gun.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Oh.
And a good return here as he takes it up past the
Okay,
30-yard
Smiley.
line.
For Christ's sake, that's like the second time in the past 2 games he has overthrown a receiver.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be.
It's not hard.
He shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Herbert on first down now. That's caught by Jackson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like
Oh, man.
50.
Just about every quarterback.
I know I'm leading in this game, but I don't want to overthrow in my own spot.
Exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh,
And this one into the hands of DJ.
get out of here, boy.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah,
As it comes with 22 seconds to go.
Yeah, I heard about like the few trades that y'all did. I was like, I really don't know how to take that because I mean, I understand he's from Tennessee. I would figure that you would want to go after him, and then that's why I was like, well, okay. Here's the thing. What you want to do is you want to trade, but see, this is a team build-up. I haven't traded all that much, but I have played with what I had. Because, you know what I'm saying, you build up the future, not the past. So, and then no one tells me he got somebody, and I see where Smiley got some few people, then he left Miami, and then the deal was, we know what that was. And it's like, for me, it's like, does it really need to be traded? Because, I mean, for you, you're a Super Bowl champion. You have a winning team. You wouldn't need anything at the moment unless you're... If anybody needs to trade, it's a fucking loser team. Apparently like me, that can't put the Browns out of the playoffs. But, I mean, hey, I'll do what I can.
I mean, in my defense, I have Ashton Davis up to an 86.
From the shotgun, Joe.
Well, hey, that's cool. I mean, shit.
I traded Marcus May.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Down at the 49.
Full Kevin Riley.
Good work after the catch. Going to net 23 and a first.
This may be me. I mean, but I always say, don't go and trade somebody, some loser-like thing, unless, you know what I'm saying, when you're getting somebody good.
I traded C.J. Mosley.
Yeah, I seen that earlier.
Older than Jaron Brown. I traded Conley, so my young worked out 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A quick throw here, that's complete.
So he's my starter now.
Not much there, only a
See,
yard.
I'm making moves to make my team better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, I understand people wants to do it. But honestly, do you really have to trade fucking possibly 6-7 times in a season?
Okay, did you see that? Did you see the Johnny Boy game? Did you see how many times Marcus May got beat?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs.
Well, I mean, that's when you go out and get somebody to help you, but, you know what I'm saying, don't go get more people to help, I mean, in the same spot that you need help at. I mean, like I said, it may be just me, but to me, it's like, I'm not going to trade 6-7 times in a season. I may do good to trade maybe 2, if 3, and to deal with my team, unless my salary is godforsaken terrible, or I got a losing team and I need to build. That's the only reason why I do it. But I mean, like I told Nolan the other day, I was like, for the people that's trading, all I want to say is, if you're more likely and you like to trade 6, maybe 5-6 times in a season, your ass should be able to deal with that penalty cut on what you did.
I wanted to be known. I never asked what they can do.
Because I mean, you don't need your cap, the penalty cut every time you do it.
If this was my league, cap penalties would not have been good.
But I understand, yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. If you gotta trade that much, then you need to respect the consequences that you're gonna probably be fucked up next season on any kind of free agency.
I 100% agree with that, but if no one's gonna kill the cap penalties, why am I
pass here caught by Hunter Henry, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
But I don't know. I mean, it may be me. I may be a little. How would I put it?
I think you're a little too old school, David.
Well, I mean, no, it's not just old school. It's just I believe in competition, but I believe in doing it the way it should be done. you don't see that many NFL teams trading that many times in a real season. Give or take, right?
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry.
So, yeah, that's just me. I like to do it old school, but, you know what I'm saying? You know the game is a different story. But that's just me. I like to live by the gun I shoot with. And that means if you can't win with the team you got, it ain't your day. It was not my day with the Browns, I'll tell you that. Well, I do got the Browns the very next game, so that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get killed again.
John, the Falcons, is he didn't want to partially he didn't want to face me anymore. And I said no, so I don't know if it's something that. I faced the Falcons like week 16.
Yeah, I seen I think they were 2-5 or 1-5 before he actually got his game done. Yeah. I was like, he is, and I mean, I'm saying he's literally going to have to win out or win the rest of his division games to have a chance.
And I beat the Saints, and I beat the Bucs.
But a 2-5 and a 1-5 record don't really help you so much getting in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, it was 1-5.
He sets to fire.
Look at the Jets. They only had 2 losses when I joined the franchise.
Yeah.
And I made it as a wild card.
Yeah.
Granted, that's because all of you guys were AFC. John NFC for himself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him for going to the Falcons, but I do believe in what Nolan said. If you go to another team, then you should be allowed to take at least 1 or 2 of your players, and the rest of them, it needs to stay on Miami because it's not our fault that you left. Yep. That's just me. I mean,
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
It's just like, I mean, if I was the same way, I don't want some kind of bullshit to be said. I wouldn't want to get away scot-free because I already know the penalties is gonna come either way. You do with it. But I don't know. I don't believe in all that trading. I really don't, unless I need to. It's like I said, y'all call it old school. I just say, be a man, play your game. Fuck this shit.
They're not going to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in
it's
the
like
game.
I think I may have to trade maybe one more time, if anything, because the guy I got via trade to help my salary, I got to re-sign him. And you know what he's going to be? Probably about 10 mil next season. And he's my, I think it's my left tackle or right tackle. I think he's my right tackle.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6.
Mitchell Schwartz.
13 play.
That's why I got rid of
yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go
his contract and his cap at right now was 17.5 mil.
But I did tell Nolan. Yeah, but I did tell Nolan, I'm still thinking about it. I may trade him. Then again, I may not and just let him ride. And then get somebody else next season in the free agency. Hope and pray that I can make the playoffs to get a little bit more money. Possibly get deeper in the playoffs so I can meet the Super Bowl. But
I'm trying to. I put my tight end on the trade block. I'm not signing him.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3.
So if I can't trade him, obviously
yeah, that's like Green. I put Green on the trade block. But Green's not getting any offers because of how old he is. Plus, he's not that good anymore. So that's...
what's his contract?
He's going to be about 10 mil next season.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Nolan tried already to ask for it. I said, Nolan, I would not wish that on anybody. He's got 3 more years to his contract. And it's going to go up every year.
This will be stopped at
I'll
the
do you a
44.
favor. I'll
For
take
7 yards. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind
But
of the key here.
I was like, I told him, I was like, no, I'll hang on to him. I'll see what happens. If somebody wants him, I'll think about a trade. If somebody decides that nobody shows up in a trade for a computer, I'll keep him. I'll run his contract out or wait for retirement and don't sign him back. I wouldn't wish that guy on anybody because I do know he is not that great. He used to be great, but not anymore. Ah, come on. Hurst.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
Let's see.
Even for those big tight
I may
ends,
get screwed for this, but nope. No! I didn't get screwed.
They need it. It's intercepted.
God.
By Casey Hayward.
I really hate that stupid crap.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
Ball hangs in the air too long. Just fucking hit the ground.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over,
this is
now
not
the door is
good.
open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful.
There's no way Jesse Bates is getting his thing in this game.
To Justin Jackson.
2nd and 5 after
Unless he forces another fumble.
First down.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. On the slant, this is Chark. And
Why?
Well, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here comes
For Christ's sake.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty.
Come on, Byron.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he'll be taken down.
There you go, McCoy. Get that sack, baby.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Herbert. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Nowhere to go.
Again he goes down. Gerald McCoy.
Now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 more sacks this year.
Sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
This defensive line is a monster.
Time and time again.
O'Donnell on the punt as he gets this one away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Slant pass to Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Burrow will throw. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Burrow on play action.
Oh, he come loose like I said.
Ochena Nwosu picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's
Boys
the
gonna
result?
make that catch there. Let me put Watkins just in case he doesn't make the turn.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that's
pass interference. Look on.
However,
what's with people, man?
Down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Once again, they run with Mixon. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's see if I can
From the red
bait.
zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, it's a holding call.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities. But
And he's going to be taken.
Come on, Mixon, my dude.
39-yard line.
Don't run into your defenders.
98, Linval Joseph. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I didn't have enough.
Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it'll bring up third down.
from the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
I don't really see a way about doing that without having to kick a field goal, so let's get some yards, kick a field goal, I guess.
Boyd's the target, and he hands it over the middle. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this a 39-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Makes the score.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side,
Guys, I've held on this long.
if they had scored a touchdown there,
I can't let them score.
big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better
this
about
will
their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction.
Put me in a bad spot in the fourth quarter, being down by 1.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 6. A minute 47 on the clock. Herbert bringing it in. Jackson left side.
There you go.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He'll get that complete to Reed. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to Joe Reed.
Now it's Herbert. And he can't get a throw.
There you go, Lorenzo Carter.
Lorenzo Carter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. That's caught by Jackson. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught.
Hold on to it. Let's get out of here. Come on.
We all knew the situation.
That ball was juggling in his hand.
Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot downfield, got it, and now they're in a
I
great
swear,
position to take the lead.
this is robbery. Look at that ball, just juggling it. Oh, man, there's a better view. Look at that. And he catches it one-handed. For Christ's
So they're
sake.
not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
This man legitimately hate me. This man legitimately hate me.
These guys take the lead here by a point. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Chargers
Oh,
getting into
my
the end zone.
dear.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Back to this shit again.
To return it, Darius Phillips. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Running's not an option here.
The Bengals take over
Oh, man.
at their own 32-yard line.
And now all the focus, it shifts to the Bengals. Trailing by a point. 27 seconds to go. Now it's Burrow. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
44-yard line.
I need Hurst to get outside, but I know he won't.
Now is Joe Burrow.
Wow!
Complete. So
My God, dude, really?
On the clock here.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. He's got
Go, boy, go! Go, boy, go! That's a boy! Yeah!
Game winner here in the closing stages.
Suck that, Chargers!
Those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And Burrow going to throw again. And they can't convert. It's incomplete.
Well, I don't see him coming back unless they run this back.
And that one hits the ground.
Pretty much I'm going to put it.
So now just 4 ticks left in this one.
Where I usually put it at.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 20.
Here we go. Need that sack.
One last throw here for Herbert. And it's in.
Last game.
So
we survived in the last few seconds of the 4th quarter.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen?
What?
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Cincinnati, they remain one of the hottest teams out there. As
I don't know.
Moves them to 6-1, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Chargers,
I imagine you could. You just got to get the number.
Started out now 0-7, and they'll look to regroup next
No.
week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
Look up that Lot Storage down here on 28, and see call them and see if they'll let Mom pay over the phone. Cause I don't know what time to close. Usually they close at 5 o'clock, but I don't know their new hours since these new people took over. Look at it, see?
You want some ice?
What's my ice?
You want Daddy to get Mama some ice so you can have some ice? Let Daddy go get Mama some Mama.
So he watching. He ain't gonna let you do it. Look, he's already ready. He's ready in that motion. He won't let me do it. Guess you're gonna get it yourself then. No, I done been to the mailbox. Don't seem like it's out there. Well, look up that place. Yeah, getting Marie some ice, water.
I had no idea what that was.
Yeah. Got one of them ice refrigerators.
Makes sense now.
What's my ice? Hmm? What's my ice? Well, let me do this game and I'll go look out there. I gotta go. Let's see. Ready, Jarrett? Upgrade. Let's put run stopper on in. Oh, he didn't go up. That's alright. I know he won't be here but 1 year, but it's helping my defense. Alright. Yeah, I know. Byron, you didn't get what you wanted. I'm sorry.
Jim McCoy. Ooh, is that a breakout player?
That was Byron. He didn't get it. Kind of figured he wouldn't. It's just harder to get defensive players to do it.
Dude, it is, but I shut down the Patriots when I needed to. I held them to 11 passing yards.
I don't need quarterback. Oh, that's not a bad. Yeah, excellent tackle. Terrible. How is he a 4th rounder if his hit power is an A and his tackle's an A-? I don't understand this game sometimes. There's so many good people. I'll let the rest of them go. Here we go. Oh my God. If I wanted to trade him, I would have traded him that week. Alright, well, he's staying on the team, unfortunately. Ah, damn, David. I don't have a choice. Discard Miles. Good. I'm not worried about slowing it down. Hold them to 1 or fewer rushing touchdowns. Well, since Baker Mayfield's gone, this might be a little easier game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Johnny Boy went and got Baker.
And look who we play next week. Them Tennessee Titans. So whatever you sent them is going to torture me next week.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the
Oh, that's right. Oh, they all still there to make my life more complicated.
Sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes
Well, now.
You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go.
It's just close division. We're 6-1. They're 5-2. Ravens is probably right there among the Steelers, if anything.
Today, from First Energy Stadium.
Well, Baltimore and Detroit's underway. Los Angeles and New York.
It's week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
On the return, Phillips. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first
Indianapolis, Miami.
at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas took their first loss of the season. Oh, but now they got to deal with Washington. Houston and Buffalo.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35.
Oh,
maybe
and
the
Johnny Boy and them
34.
Falcons got to do with the
5
Saints.
yards on the game's first
Seattle,
play,
San Fran,
second down.
Tennessee,
I sure
Denver.
wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wide
Kansas City, Las Vegas.
or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Carolina, Tampa.
12 yards
Nolan
there
is
and a
7-0.
first down.
Going against the
Plenty
Rams.
of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And then what people don't know is I think OG Bonbon has a bye week, so he won't be joining us this week.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down, Cincinnati.
I know it's
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Boyd. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one.
Oh,
And
nope,
there's
nope.
an
Let's
example
change
on
that
this
right
first possession
now.
of the game.
Not doing that.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Oh,
Touchdown.
and that makes a touchdown.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading them out at
quarterback
QB is the
Mitchell
former North
Trubisky.
Carolina Tar Heel, Mitchell Trubisky.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance.
He's another
because he
guy
did
that
exactly as you want him to play if you're a
causes
coach.
me trouble
3
when I played the
touchdown
Bears.
passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Stepping up, he's going to keep
Yeah,
it.
because that's
The
why it is.
scramble there gets him 6,
He
and it'll be
fucking
second
is
down.
that.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A run with Chubb on first down, not going to be a good one.
There you
He won't even
go.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
16 yards, a first down. They go play action. Trubisky.
See, that's another thing I don't understand. Why does the Browns need two good running backs? They got fucking Hunt, and they got Nick Chubb.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice
I
gain
don't
there. This one
understand
goes for
that.
20.
You see
Counting
the
down toward the
Steelers?
midway
When I was
point
trying
in
to trade
quarter
Conley
one.
away, my cornerback,
Mm-hmm.
the Steelers were the only
Looking
team
to throw
in the
Trubisky
they had
on first down.
80
He'll get this to
overall.
Chubb out of the
Quarterback.
backfield.
And they still wanted another one.
Will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard
They were
line.
the only
He
team
was
that had
unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a
Oh,
loss of a
my
yard.
Lord.
That pass play
That's what I don't understand. This game is
So
broken in
second
so
and
many
11.
ways, the
A
different
run for Nick
things.
Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all these established things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
11 yards there, just like last play.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Trubisky to throw, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown. Harrison Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are
Okay, I'm not disappointed. It was his first touchdown of the year, so. Alright,
The
whatever.
QB rating right now sky high, 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends.
Y'all don't deserve a photo shoot.
I think 158.3 is the number one.
No, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
On the return, Phillips. And not much happening on the return as
So
he'll get
let's take it
this
back.
to about the 23.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10. At
The
their
Bengals drive about to get going. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
One-handed catch by Green. What the fuck? Green, why can't you do that often?
We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine.
My bad.
They do it with their quarterback. They do it contested, uncontested.
No, I don't think I got there. I think I got stopped.
And he's able to get it to the 33.
Oh, they get there.
Good enough for a first
okay.
down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Joe Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
on the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yards to go.
He's got a first down and then some in
Oh,
midfield.
it should be a holding call.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46.
Well, you know. Come on, Mike.
So a
What the
decent
hell?
game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Oh, well.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now Trubisky. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. That one is caught by Hunt. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Trubisky. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the 14-yard
They run. Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
There we go. I'll be happy with that.
On this drive,
Well, McCoy's out for the game. Bringing in Hamilton.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake.
Did you find that number yet?
Piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they finally put an end to this return. Not before he's all the way down to 37.
Look, it's my phone. Take that to mama and take the card and do that for mama.
It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes.
They'll need to be paid before 5 o'clock and it may not be open.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb.
Well, it needs to be done, so go help mama.
For a little bit more production.
I can't do that. I'm on stream.
Patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
All right, be right back, guys, in a minute.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Well, now.
Down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Ah!
A big chunk on the ground there.
I didn't want to hurdle him because I figured if I hurt him, I might fumble it.
Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5
Probably should have been.
But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? They call it a double it. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up, but I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Again, it's Burrow. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. To the air again, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
I lost that guy for at least a
The
game.
Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On first down, Trubisky. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Trubisky to throw again. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And Pascal's got
I probably hit the quarterback. I probably nailed him.
Down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Oh, it's a holding call. It's coming back. Wow.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On third down, Trubisky. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
12-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down now. Mixon. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
a gain of a yard.
Now Burrow.
3rd and inches.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's now
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Boyd. Incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Again, he'll target Boyd, this time successful. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
No, really?
And this won't be either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we have reached half.
My God, I did all that just to fucking...
No problem. Let's do it.
Austin Seibert set.
Yeah, I guess I let go of the stick too early when I kicked the ball.
To continue as we are underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any
I don't understand. He is on that tight end for a reason, and he lets him go.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Trubisky. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Chubb. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Lorenzo Carter.
Again. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky
killed again. That's it.
And down he goes again. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now Trubisky to throw.
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Right around the 23-yard line.
You get extra yardage with that. It's just because I got swatted it away.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
14.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow airing one out for Boyd. And it'll be incomplete.
He was right there, hit him.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
At their own.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
On the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Trubisky. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Oh, my God.
Bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And again, it's Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at his 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, thank God.
So here are the Bengals set to take over.
I don't want to be at the 1 with this crap.
5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Joe Mixon.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Burrow on 3rd down. He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Let's try to get a
He was
screen.
covered by Denzel Ward.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Fuck this actually.
Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his
Why do
intelligence
you
to win
have
the
to
game as
jump?
well. If it's not
You
there,
don't have to jump.
Just make sure you hand
Catch the ball, move in. My gosh, not that hard.
Yeah.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
But when you want them to jump, they won't jump.
Fourth down trailing in the fourth quarter.
Oh my God.
They go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Lost it somehow.
Physical play
Oh, that
on
mess.
and second down.
You would have had a touchdown from extra slip.
Yeah.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Oh, God damn it.
This is going to be caught.
Oh, my Lord.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he will push his way forward
Oh,
down
my God.
at the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he's able to put it through. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Bowden now to return.
Oh. Leg still missed that damn
The
tackle.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got the hook. Nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Heartbreaker. I had a fucking tackle
The
there.
Browns on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Joe. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The Bengal pressure gets him.
Lorenzo Carter again.
Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force.
You got AFC Player of the Week.
4 yards on the completion,
Oh,
and it
that's
sets
nice.
up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. A very quick pass to Ridley.
What you gonna do, Browns? What you gonna do?
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
Oh, no. I know this. Oh, got me wondering.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 8.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Olivier Vernon brings him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Well, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
I could probably get that.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
Well, I said I would get it, but you know what I'm saying? You turn around, look for the ball, and it ain't there. Watkins. God damn.
So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. He finds Beckham complete.
Of course, he finds Beckham a ball people.
As they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here,
Calvin Ridley. Oh, boy.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, John, give him Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. No! God dang it. Oh, with 59 seconds again.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come down and put some points
Oh, Gilly.
Job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion.
Damn.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away.
Oh, man. Is this going to be another one that I'm actually going to literally have to play to the last freaking second?
Now the Cincinnati offense
Oh,
ready
my
to see what
God.
they can do here. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they
Seems
can
like
work
this
the
has been
sidelines.
everything that I did with the
How do they adjust
Browns.
to that if they do work the
Last second
sidelines?
matches.
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order
As
to run
long
the
as
clock out.
40 yards, apparently.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. He'll air this one out for
What the fuck?
This is
What the
going to be
fuck?
intercepted.
What the?
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the return comes to a halt.
Wow!
44-yard line. So how about that momentum switch?
Like, throw the goddamn ball sooner than that, and then he gonna throw it right up of his head. Oh, God.
Right out the window, and everything is flipped.
Oh, God. I'm gonna be sick.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Get him! Oh, God. Oh, my God.
At this point in the game. Now the Browns
I cannot let this. I cannot let this happen. I cannot be thrown by the Browns again.
Seconds left to go.
Oh, it's just, oh my God, dude.
Now it's Trubisky. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. And that play
Let the clock run down. I'll take it.
Yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Going to overtime. What do you know? Last time I went to overtime with the Browns, I lost.
Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field
Oh,
goal,
oh yeah, thank God. We're going to get this ball. We got to go down there and score.
If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball against the game is over at that point.
Oh, I felt bad for that poor guy that day.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, Phillips. Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
Well, set up pretty good at the 33.
And a good effort on the return.
Oh, yeah.
Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 30.
So now the Bengal offense
need a touchdown.
onto the field.
One had to seek for a fucking field goal once they have to.
The crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets double, doesn't it? At least.
Well, y'all are getting to see extra minutes here. Obviously, thanks to Smiley.
If this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Hurst is just a massive beast sometimes, catching good yardage. And he freaking trucking.
He joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Oh,
and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit.
Past the field goal line.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 6.
No, we're not.
And it's 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this
all right.
Here
we go. Here we go. Oh, my God. 2 yards separated me from the fucking 3 points.
They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
You know what?
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
I think they're ready for this, but...
From the shotgun.
No! Oh, not again! Not again! Not again!
And he's going to have the
my heart.
down yardage
Oh,
as he's
my heart.
down at about the 30
Oh, my heart. Oh.
Now they run with Mixon. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Joe Mixon.
Oh, scared me.
That's just a pile of bodies.
I thought he was going to do it to me again.
Find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay.
Oh, my God.
Stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No!
It's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
For Christ's sake, man. He fucking fell. And then this guy is running the way. I seen it last second. I threw it and I couldn't get it all the way there. No. Oh, my God.
Oh, you don't pull it off.
Oh, I don't want this to be a tie. I don't want a tie with the Brown. Oh.
On the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh.
Now what can Trubisky do here in overtime? And finding the
Oh, they got a first. My
They'll be
Lord.
brought down right at the 30 here. Catch number 40 for him on the year.
Oh, man, if he wouldn't have failed. If he wouldn't have failed.
Overtime session and
I had him
still
first. I was
overtime.
going to continue going back downfield. Oh, my God. I should have just ran it. I should have just ran it.
From the 30. On the carry, it's Chubb.
Another first down. Well, you know. And he's in his zone, too.
In this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
I got to leave somebody out there.
Turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They run again on first down, Chubb.
I will not. I will not let him run that in there. That will not happen.
With a 2nd and 3.
He'll have to throw that over my fucking dead fuck carcass.
Play action.
Ooh, get him, boy! Oh, yeah.
He's brought down.
And again, Lorenzo Carter.
has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did
gotta
the
follow
previous
Ridley's
week to
ass.
be named AFC Defensive Player
Oh,
of the Week. To play it that
what are you
way,
doing? What are you leaving him there?
confidence going,
I can't follow Ridley and then cover that damn quarterback.
Called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Trubisky.
Thank God he threw that away. Oh, man.
Austin Hooper, the tight
Where's he got to go?
end,
Where's he got to be?
target.
Oh, I think he's right at where his range should be.
At the 40-yard line.
Oh, yeah, he's already there.
They're just inside it.
This is Hunt on the draw play.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at
He
it.
gets
It's
this to the
still
35.
No, it's
Good for a
raining.
gain of 5.
Kareem Hunt's the ball carrier.
You say that now because it gets closer.
Not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh, God, dude.
Third and final timeout. That's their second
They have
and
no
last timeout
timeout,
here in the
so-
overtime session. We'll be back.
I mean, they let them catch it, honestly.
Now
There's
Chubb.
no way. If you let them catch it, just tackle
Nice job to
them,
break
bounce.
free of one tackle,
They
but it
won't be
slows
if they
momentum
run the ball.
somewhat, and he's
They
taken
run the
down
ball.
after-
They run the ball and they screwed herself.
Very, very
Oh,
rare.
what are they doing? Oh, my God. That is on stream, y'all. Y'all witness the Browns go for a run at a clear time to knock me off. What do you know? What do you know?
Not even I'm running the ball.
Well, it doesn't help that they have 3 takeaways on their boat, and that was clearly put them like, oh yeah, we did our job. And he is going to the locker room so confident that a tie is holding us and them from the division lead. Well, now let's all right. Well, so we'll turn around and say that almost didn't happen, but
Wow.
why would you run? Why would you run? I was thinking that maybe they thought they had another timeout, but okay. Well, I do know that we are tied with the Browns, so that's worst case scenario. Let me go look at the vision after I fix this. Let's go ahead, radio. Oh. We didn't win, so we don't get that either. Alright, let's see. They have one more loss than I do. The Steelers are 4-4. The Ravens is sitting dead at a 1-6. Who is on my schedule that could absolutely stop this from happening? Titans, possible Chiefs. Steelers absolutely could. They gave me a good game last time. I would have said the Vikings and maybe the Packers. But the Packers doesn't have Aaron Rodgers anymore, so that's out. But that we beat the Browns last time, 22-13. Oh my God. Beat the Ravens. We beat the Steelers. So we don't play the Ravens anymore, but we do play the Steelers. Okay. Alright. That explains a lot there. Well, guys, it is going to be the end of the stream. Y'all bear witness to a stupid EA decision on letting the team run the ball when they clearly could have had a win and put me in a loss. So technically, we're going to count that as a win. But we was joined by Mikey, OG Bonbon. So like I said, go look him up. He's had some good games. He won his last game. Maybe he can clinch another one. We'll just have to see. But I've been David. He's been Mikey. And we'll see you later. Hit that notification. And, oh, okay. He did it. He pulled a me. All right. Hit that notification. Follow. Subscribe. Plus, hit that bell to let me know when I go live. And we'll see y'all.